man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is already long dead. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Unidentified body that was found a year ago. Has been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints. What does this mean? Yes, that man there is an imposter pretending to be Bobby Fulbright. An imposter? Then this man, who in the what is he? Enough of your trickery. If you will not reveal yourself to us, then I shall do it for you. What the? No! His face! Look what you did to my mask. Mask? What is the meaning of this witness? Okay, you got me. I guess I have to show you who I really am now. Wait, but that's... Hey, Apollo. Yep, it's me, Sullivan Starbuck. Starbuck? But that can't be White. Can't really be the Phantom, can you?
Silence!
Of course not. The real Starbuck was aboard the Hat 1, which was sent to be destroyed. Yeah, this is just another mask. I mean, didn't I tell you? I'm an undercover investigator. I can change identities at will. I can be anyone I want.
Objection!
Not so fast. I have the Phantom Psych profile right here. If we compile a Psych profile on you and compare the results, it will prove that you're the Phantom. Objection! It's time to show the end justifies the means. That voice, those words. I cannot accept this as evidence here in this silence. What does it express what means? Mask? I take what I want, but any means necessary. Now give me that evidence. Huh? Time to take out the trash. Permanently. How could you? Now you see how powerful the end justifies the means can be.
Silence!
You can't even speak without wearing another man's face. That's the life of an undercover agent for you. My real face has no meaning or value to me at all. Or perhaps it is really the case that you don't even know who you are anymore. You see when you look in the mirror, Mr. Phantom, an awful lot outrageous. Just a master psychology lab. I don't know who I am. I'm always living as someone else for my assignments. I don't remember what my face looks like. Or even what my personality was like. My face, memories, personality, beliefs, emotions, and soul. Left them all behind. I have no self. I am nothing but an endless abyss. What's with this guy? Is he even still human? And now, we resume with your lesson, Professor White. Oh, uh-huh. I believe you made this argument earlier. If you were to analyze the blood on the moonrock, you could prove that I am the Phantom. I believe there was blood on the moonrock in that capsule. And that we know you aren't even Bobby Fulbright. Your claims of a phantom trap won't work anymore. Then why don't you bring this moonrock in? This is decisive evidence from the Hope capsule. I think I would do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your... Fudge. It was the courtroom bombing from the other day. The capsule was there in the courtroom as evidence and was blown to smithereens. Looks like you have finally caught on. 4 marks for the defense for effort. But what a shame your hope was lost in that courtroom explosion. So that's the real reason this courtroom was blown up. It was all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence. I can't believe it. Have we really reached a dead end after coming all this way? That's the only evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed? How dare you continue to call me the Phantom? As I've said all along, I'm just a nameless undercover agent.
Objection!
And the defense will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof. Or at least a prayer. I'm afraid that won't do, Mr. White. At least put some weight behind your swing, right, Dono? I know. I'm trying. There's only one thing that can unmask this menace. The moonwalk. That was blown to bits in the courtroom bombing. Yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some tiny part, some of the fragments still exist? Yes, you can see the stolen moonwalk there too. That big black and yellow thing on the left side of the pixel? Very well, Mr. White. Let's see your proof. What evidence will finally prove the Phantom's identity?
Take that!
Isn't that the bomb that blew up the courtroom? And the moonwalk along with it? Are you saying this will reveal the Phantom's identity? Yes, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing, specifically right here.
Take that!
Please take a look at this newspaper article. This article about the Hat one? Now please note the strange black and yellow walk there on the left. That's the moonwalk. And when we look at this photo of the bomb fragments, see how there is a walk-like object with the same colorization? Oh my! Yes, I see it! It seemed that the moonwalk was much more durable than the Phantom thought. We take a look at all the fragments that the police found. We'll likely find one with blood. And DNA testing on that blood will prove that the witness is indeed the Phantom. Unbelievable. But that's impossible. A surprise we saw. That's one tough, bloody tough walk. Let's have the fragment tested straight away. And you'll be having a DNA test too, fool White. Bailiff, contact the police department immediately and order the testing. Rescue Blackwell. What do the test results show? There was a rock fragment that had blood on it that appeared to be several years old. DNA testing revealed. Well, I'm sure you know full well what it revealed. They confirmed it was the witness's blood, didn't they? There's no use in trying to talk your way out of it anymore. Admit it, you are the Phantom!
Objection!
Huh? Mr. White, did you just raise an objection to yourself? No, I didn't say a word. That was my objection, Apollo. Huh? Why? It was a pretty good objection, too. Don't you think? No, he's me? So, did you have an objection or not, Mr. White? Huh? Oh, no, not really, Your Honor. No, not you, Mr. White. I mean the witness, Mr. White. Just trying to get any more insane. Mr. White, this fragment of rock in the photograph endos just like it. How can it be said they're pieces of the same moonwalk that was at the robotics lab? Can't explain what you mean? Well, there may have been a walk or two in the courtroom that had my blood on it. How do you know that they're not just rocks? You can prove that they are the moonwalk, right?
Objection!
Don't be absurd. Just compare the fragment with the walk in the newspaper article. Anyone can see they're the same. They have the exact same colorization.
Objection!
But maybe some other walk with the same colorization happens to be in the courtroom. It's highly unlikely a walk with such unique appearances happened to be here. But you can't deny it's a possibility.
Objection!
But your blood was found on one of the fragments. Apollo, there's no suspicion about my blood being on a piece of rock. And why not? I know it sounds like an excuse, but several years ago I tripped and fell in this very courtroom. I was so pretty bad. Hey, that's how my blood found its way into a piece of rubble. You must realize how ridiculous that sounds. And yet, I suppose it's not completely out of the question. I see you starting to sweat, Mr. White. I thought that the worst of times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. You're the last person I want to hear that from. Well, then why don't we get those fragments analyzed? We could ask an expert to verify if they were from the moonwalk into a box lab or not. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that this isn't going to be possible. And why not? In order to prove that the fragments are from what you say they are from, you need a sample of the moonwalk from 7 years ago to compare it with. But that moonwalk doesn't exist anymore. There's no sample data left either. So you see, short of going back in time, there's no way to prove that any of the fragments are from that moonwalk. Oh! No! There's really no way to prove it? Are you finding a way to throw in the towel?
Objection!
So, the moonwalk doesn't exist anymore, huh? That's right. It was such a valuable walk, too. A shame, really. It's lost to us forever. He's wrong. It's not completely lost. There's another piece of it right here by our side. A shining fragment of hope that can turn everything around. The final piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. The defense has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts your claim. You have what now? A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care. We do? We do. Even if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet. Is this true, Mr. White? Pay no attention to him, Your Honor. He's just bluffing as usual. I wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got. Try me. Piece of evidence that shows you where the moonwalk is a complete loss is this. But just about the only things my mother left me with are widgets. And this earring. Maybe she didn't love me in her own way. Athena, you may not know it, but your mother left you with a very important piece of evidence. She did? You're bluffing. You don't have anything of the kind. But we do. Evidence that will finally corner you. Because we have a moonwalk of our own. Yeah! You mean... Exactly. A gift Dr. Sykes left her daughter. And I am Athena has chosen one all these years. As just as Dr. Sykes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of her love will shake off the darkness of the past and give us all hope for the future. This is the defense's sample of the moonwalk.
Take that!
That's your sample? This earring that Miss Sykes always wears was made from that original moonwalk. What? All this time? It was right here all along? No. It can't be. If the composition of the bomb fragments in the earrings are found to be a match, then it will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt the origin of the fragment in this photo. And since the test results show that the blood on the fragment was yours, this means that the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. The identity I tried to hide? I don't have an identity to hide. I may not have Athena's ears, but now, even I can hear the fear in your voice. Fear? I don't feel fear. I left all my emotions behind years ago.
Objection!
Every human being feels fear. You simply can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No love, no trust. And I suppose you do. I didn't have anybody to support me at first either. I couldn't face the fears inside me. Couldn't get over the trauma of my past. Like I said, I don't feel fear.
Objection!
You're just a coward for running away from yourself. I had my doubts about Miss Sykes. I felt like I would collapse under the weight. But I wanted to trust her. And I know I could trust Mr. White to uncover the truth. That's why I was able to face my suspicions without hesitation. Running away from myself? How can I run from myself? When there's nothing inside. Nothing at all.
Objection!
I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others as you to understand. But people have emotions. It's just a fact of life, and so people can be weak at times. But that's exactly why people need to trust one another. So they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their bleakest. Without trust in others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? Fear inside of me is this. No. I'm afraid. I'm scared. I feel fear. You can't outrun yourself. Remove that mask and unleash your emotions. Confront your guilt head on. With your own true face. My own true face? No, please don't. I know you're here. Who are you? See, I haven't revealed anything yet. Honest. My own true face. I don't have my face. My face. My face. Is this my face? Is it? Is it? No, that's not it. No! This isn't me either. Is this me? Which one is my face? Where am I? Who am I? A sniper attack in this very courtroom. It chills me to my bones. But the police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell, how is Detective Fulbright, I mean, his imposter, doing? He's a lucky fellow. The bullet didn't hit any vital organs. He appears to be in no danger of dying. Well, that was fortunate for all of us. The analysis of that final piece of evidence White Donor submitted is in. The composition of Miss Sykes' earring and the fragment of the blood on it match. We can now be certain that it is a fragment of the moonwalk in question. The murderers and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present. The bombing of the courtroom number 4, and all of his other crimes as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all of these things, the spy known as the Phantom has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There are still a myriad of things we wish him to tell us about, after all. Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, it's time to finally bring this trial to an end. But before I do, will the defendant please return to her proper place? Yes, Your Honor. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Athena Sykes, not guilty. Court is adjourned. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Paulus. Thank you for being there for Athena. It's the least I could do. But Athena was great, wasn't she? She was so strong throughout the whole trial. Daddy, I'm so glad to see you. Lucy, are you alright? Are you hurt? I'm fine, Daddy. I was doing magic tricks for the other hostages to keep our spirits up. That's how juicy for you. I'm really glad to see you're safe. Right. I feel I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. Edgeworth, I never would have caught him if it weren't for all of you. Come here, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? You're the one who had been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you were the one who gave Blackwood permission to serve as prosecutor, right? Yes. Well, we know the Phantom was somewhere nearby. The police and I were trying to find him, but we never did manage to do so until this trial. Well, we never would have won this trial without you. It was your help as chief prosecutor that was the key to its successful conclusion. Besides, it was you that saw it to it I got my attorney's badge back, wasn't it? Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know? It should have been much harder after that evidence forging scandal. Well, I would you a few favors. Hey, Edgeworth, think we can finally bring the dark age of the law to an end? And the darkest night turns to dawn eventually. Our sun will rise again. Besides, that particular black has been cleared of all charges. A great deal of the mistrust towards the court system should have been swept away. You know, you could have said that with a bigger smile, Edgeworth. It won't kill you. Instead, the poison that brought you just keep getting deeper and deeper. So I should smile more, huh? I'll think about it. The complicated love-hate relationship between lifelong rivals. Athena. I'm forever in your debt. You went to all that trouble, even taking the bar exam while you were overseas. Well, I know that if I didn't get you sent to Toton fast, you'd be executed. So I studied and studied. I was frantic. I'm so glad I made it in time. Just barely. But I still made it. Terrible, Athena. It's good to see you finally let your tears out. Yes, I survived by the skin of my teeth thanks to you. Shame on you, Simon, for trying to throw your life away like that. It was never my intention to just throw my life away. But some things in this world are more important than your own life. Like what? My honor boundary to protect with my life. My mentor's most beloved treasure. Huh? That's some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai through and through. Well, it looks like we can breathe easy now. Apollo, Athena, thank you both. It took all of us together to pull it off. You bet, boss. What a team we are, huh? It was definitely the most amazing turnabout I've ever seen. I'm a lucky guy. My office has the best, most capable lawyers around. Thanks, Mr. White. I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the worry I caused. Apollo Justice is fine and ready to go. Let's hear it for the White Anything Agency. Well, nobody's going to try harder than me, so you better watch out, Apollo. Simon is free thanks to Mr. White. But there are so many more people out there who need our help. You know what? I'll be needing you both to help them. We still have a long way to go. Get ready, you two. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. There are still people out there suffering under false charges who need defending. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. If we ever hope to fully bring the dark age of the law to a close... Hey, I know one thing we have to do. We have to celebrate with a bowl of piping hot noodles. Huh? Nothing like a bowl of Eldoon's noodles after a trial all on Mr. White's tab. That's how it works at the White Anything Agency. Right, Mr. White? Huh? Huh? As a boss, it's your duty to express gratitude to your people for their great work. In that case, allow me to join in the festivities. I'd greatly welcome a bowl of noodles. Huh? 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 I have an idea, Daddy. Why don't you just invite everybody involved in the case? The more the merrier, right? Oh, Mr. Nick, look how far you've come. Who knew you'd grow up to be such a generous gentleman? Guys, under these circumstances, there's only one thing I can say. Only if I get to join in. Hey, no fair! I want to say it too! Okay, here we go.
Objection!
was trying to think of something nice I could do for Party now that he's back. So I decided to go in and get a bunch of jobs for him to do. Find a lost cat, install an air conditioner, give a computer lesson, find a lost item. Think I should have found him a few legal cases? That's okay. This is the right anything agency after all. The Tomarrow was so wonderful in court. I better study as much as I can if I want to be a judge someday. My grandma says, eat a lot of peppers and they'll ignite your passion. Ooh, I should figure out which to grow, green peppers or yellow peppers. Or maybe I should grow as hot as the sun, red peppers instead. And in the dark age of the law, you say? How naive. Don't you know it's sometimes necessary to get a guilty verdict by any means possible? What? They're putting me under investigation? The chief prosecutor wants to see me? Master Tomarrow. He's scared to go up against the amazing Nine Tails next, though. Oh, what to do? What to do? A fight to the finish for myself. Why don't you ask Mr. Demon and her to be the amazing Nine Tails too? That's not a bad idea. I bet you'd be all for it. Caw 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 caw. So we ought to meet, I suppose, are we, my little friend? Would you believe it? I'm Alderman of Nine Tailsville now. Pretty impressive, I took over after work's goodbye for the good old my beloved village. What do you say? Would you like to make a little donation to help us out? Hey, you! What do you think you're doing? Sneaking into the manor. This takes up. I'll make a one for it! I thought I wanted to be an artist, but after seeing the amazing job Athena did, I started becoming generally interested in laws, and I'm studying for the bar exam. I'm going to prosecute Athena someday. Yes, S-E-E. I'm studying my buns off too, but not for the bar exam. I'm going to pass the Themis entrance exam on my own merits this time. Before I score 100 points, of course. You, Super, I choose to live on forever! Sweet boxes for all three of them. They won't wear them. It's because I want to be a legal journalist instead of a lawyer or a judge. But anyway, thanks to the trial, the school newspaper's future is bright as can be. Now, let's see what the Fresh Blood have to say in the new school paper. I had quite so hard at graduation rehearsal. Look over box got soggy. The one night only reunion concert. I still remember that evening of passion. The president of the student council sang like no high school student I've ever heard. When she's a judge in her own court someday, I'd love to have a jam session with her. It'd be the coolest one ever, yeah? I can already hear it now. I gave this place a good cleaning from top to bottom, but it's already a mess again. I guess the only thing I can do now is clean up the attitudes of the people in this office. If Mystic Maya due to come here once her training is over, it simply must be done. Haha, humanity's dreams for outer space will never die. In fact, planning for the Hat 3 rocket has already officially begun. Look upon me, people of this great nation, and witness the glory of Yui Cosmos. What do you... Oh, Director. Yes, yes. Rocket preparations are fully complete. Yes. You just need anything to me. Assistant Director Yui Cosmos. I'm going to the moon in the new rocket. If Athena or Mommy Matters came to the moon, I would love to show them around. But which is more interesting, Montez, Pyramus, or the male tranquillities? You think they would like either one? Yay! Hooray! I wonder how Miss Aurora is doing. I'd rather be near Miss Aurora than on the moon. Oh, Miss Aurora, I just want you to use me again like you used to. Ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left off! I'm going to the moon for real this time, for me and Clay. Thanks to my lures, I know now I should never give up. But I'm worried. You can't breathe in space, and in fact, it's cold as heck. Oh man, I'm getting really nervous. No, I'm not employed here. I simply came to request the services in defense of my sister. But no one's around. I've been kept waiting for a long time. What subcase brings you here? Oh, your father was accused and you were sweating into defend him? Then perhaps he and I something in a court in the near future. Please forgive me! Has brought all manners of ill the fiscal's office alight. Seems some that case has thought the chill of winter to the warm spring. Now I will write yet another debt of gratitude. But they will repay me one day. You can trust in that.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
Mr. Starbuck! You'll be fine! Just believe in yourself!
The moon's closer than you think!
Thanks, guys. I wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
All right!
Through the years, I've seen as much joy as heartache, honestly as deceit. But just as Mr. Starbuck was able to escape the harsh pull of his fears and despair, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up towards a bright tomorrow.